Hey, howdy, hey, welcome back to my channel. My name is Chelsea and I am here to pixie dust your day. So today I am filming a very exciting video. In just about a week, I will be moving to Walt Disney World for the Disney College program. So I asked my friends over on Instagram to give me some questions they might have about my future when it comes to the DCP. So I have them all written down here and we're gonna go through and answer them. If this is your first time seeing me, like I said, my name is Chelsea. I'm known as Shining Magically Chelsea online. I love Disney, obviously, fashion. I'm always listening to Taylor Swift and Sabrina Carpenter. So if you're like me, subscribe and stick around for more very fun Disney College program content coming in just about a week. So for every question, someone on my Instagram commented and asked for it. So I will post a little photo of their profile picture there so you can go and give them a follow. I think all of these are from some of my very fun Disney online friends. So make sure to go give them a follow. And yes, let's answer the first question. And I have hot cocoa to go with it in my Little Mermaid mug, which is great. So let's begin. So these two questions kind of go hand in hand. They are, what made you want to do the DCP and how long have you known about the DCP? So I have an older sister. She's about 7 years older than me. So when she was looking at colleges, she was asking them all about if they participated in the Disney College program. So I was about 8 or 9 at the time. So I've known about the program since then, and I've always said I've wanted to do it since then. My dream in life has been to work for Disney ever since I was a little girl. So this was the perfect opportunity for me to do that. And a lot of the internships I am looking to apply for in my senior year are Disney professional internships, many of which you have to do the Disney College program beforehand because they're things like doing social media marketing for the Disney programs. So I would love for this opportunity just to get my foot in the door with the company and hopefully lead to a lifelong career. Knock on wood, right? So the next question is about what was the process to get into the DCP? Now let's pause for a drink break here because this is a bit of a long answer. So the application process involves a few steps. The first step is just a physical application. That's where you submit your name, your birthday, what school you go to, just basic information, demographic information like that. And then you basically get to submit a resume with up to 5 previous work experiences. So I carefully curated that with the help of my sister about the previous jobs and work experiences I had done. They can be paid or unpaid, but I picked out the ones I wanted to put on my profile, and I used some very Disney lingo, which I use as a day-to-day basis anyways, but that really helped submit my application through because I'm pretty sure it just gets read over by computers. Because my application was reviewed in about 10 minutes, I got back saying I got to move into the next step. And the next step is everybody's favorite and least favorite. It is the phone interview. So after you get your application pushed through, you'll get assigned a time for a phone interview. This is about a 15 to 20 minute conversation with a Disney program's recruiter, so a real human being. You get to chat with them about your goals and your dream and why you want to work for the company, what roles you want to have. This is where you talk about any particular jobs you would like to work as a cast member, kind of insert them in there. And they give you some experiential questions and things that are circumstantial, like what would you tell a guest if a ride broke down that they really wanted to go on, things like that. There are plenty of videos dedicated to the phone interview. Let me know if you want my tips and tricks on that. It's in and of itself because it is a whole stressful ordeal, but once you make it through that, you have to wait, I believe it's about, I think it was just a few weeks, like a week or two, for me at least, depending on the time of the year and the craziness of when you hear if you get accepted into the program or not. So that was a amazing email to receive. I talked about that in my last video where I was when I found out I got in. And yeah, that's basically the end of the application process. Then you go through and you fill out you pay for your apartment and you fill out your lease and you wait for your roll and everything. So, but yeah, it's a lengthy process, but a fun one indeed. So the next question is, what are you most excited about when becoming a cast member? I would say it's just been my dream for so long that just being able to say I get to work for the Disney company is absolutely incredible and a real Rapunzel dream come true. So I am very excited just to start working, honestly. I have about a week until I move down and the days can't go by fast enough. So I'm just excited to start my program, doing Disney traditions training and my role specific training, and then getting to make magic for guests. I always say my goal in life is to make magic for people, so having the opportunity to do that for guests at the most magical place on earth is a true honor, and one that I'm very excited to be participating in. The next question is very similar, but it's, what are you most excited for about your role? So I found out I got attractions in Ad Lib, which, if you don't speak cast member, means Adventureland and Liberty Square and Disney's Magic Kingdom, which I am so very excited about. Magic Kingdom is like tied for my top park with Animal Kingdom. So I am so very excited to be working in Adventureland and Liberty Square, and this means I could be anywhere from Haunted Mansion, Pirates of the Caribbean, Tiki Room, all of those different attractions. And I'm most excited because I hear you can cross-train, which means work at multiple different attractions. So even if the Haunted Mansion isn't my home attraction, my goal is to at least work one shift at the mansion. The Haunted Mansion is my most favorite attraction. It has been for the longest time. I dressed up as Constance Hatchaway in 7th grade for Halloween. I was super cool in middle school, as I'm sure you can tell. But so I've just always loved the Imagineering and the thought and story that goes into the mansion. So I would love to participate in that role. But fun fact, Ad Lib is not only just short for Adventureland and Liberty Square, but it kind of refers to all of the improv that almost every cast member at all of the attractions gets to participate in, which I love all of that storytelling elements. So I'm very excited to have some themed conversations with guests very soon. And then filling out the trio of excited questions, what are you most excited for just generally on your Disney College program? And that's obviously going to have to be living at Walt Disney World. I will be living at Flamingo Crossings Village, which is the DCP apartment housing complex, and being from Connecticut, having to travel 2.5, 3 hours by plane, 2 to 3 days by car to get to Disney World, being able to get on a bus and be there in 10 minutes will be absolutely incredible. And I'm so immensely excited for that, because I'm excited to get all the content I can at the parks, and of course spend time with new friends and family that come to visit as well. But I'm also very excited for all of the learning opportunities that come with the DCP, getting to meet Disney legends and Disney cast members and learn more about their stories with the company and get their advice on how I can hopefully join their ranks one day as a full-time cast member. So that will be very, very fun. Next is, do you plan to vlog on the DCP? Absolutely I do. I am very excited to be starting this YouTube channel. This is my second video, so I'm very excited to continue to grow on here, as well as on my other platforms, Instagram, TikTok, hopefully, Facebook, Pinterest, everywhere, just to help spread more magic to all of you at home who can't reach the parks every day. I'm so grateful I get to be able to say that I'm going to be able to do that for 6 months. So if I can help share that pixie dust with people anywhere, that would be great. So yes, I plan on vlogging, making some fun videos and things while on the program, so make sure to subscribe for more. And do I plan to meet up with other creators? Yes, I would love to meet as many people as I possibly can while on my program. It's been so nice interacting with everyone online for almost 2 years, so being able to do that in person will be amazing. I've heard of a few different people on Instagram who host like Disney girl meetups and stuff where they like take photos and go on rides, and it's all very cutesy, very fun. very demure, if you will. So I would love to join those. So if you are one of the people that hosts those, or if you've gone to them or want to go to them, comment down below so we can meet and mingle and plan some park trips. One of our last questions is, do you plan to live in Orlando post-college? Now that's a tough question. I am a sophomore, so it's a few years out. I plan on probably going back to Orlando at some point in hopes of having a professional internship and working for Disney there. I'm not sure I could see myself living in Florida for the rest of my life, like growing a family in that area. I'm from New England. I love the New England weather and the seasons and everything, and I have a lot of family more up here, but who knows? So I will most likely be back in Orlando at some point. For how long? And our last, final, very fun question, if you could go to any international Disney park, which would it be and why? And I'm gonna cheat. I'm saying all of them because that is on my bucket list, to visit every single Disney resort and property before I die. I've got a lot of time for that, hopefully. So my goal is to go to all the international parks, the resorts like Aulani, to go on cruises, to visit Walt's home. So yes, I'm one of those Disney adults that wants to visit everywhere, but also the history of everywhere. So that will be really fun. I need to get on that Disney Treasure ASAP because that Haunted Mansion bar looks absolutely incredible. Give me all the Disney Haunted Mansion mocktails you can get and I will be happy. So well, those are all the questions I have for today. Thank you so much for watching. If you have any more questions for me now, go ahead and comment them down below and I will be sure to reply. And I'm just so very excited to start my Disney College program in a week. So make sure to subscribe and follow along for all those magical adventures coming my way very soon so I can share them with you all here. Okay, have a shining magically day. Thanks for watching. I'm just now realizing I'm not gonna have any mugs when I move to Florida.